Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Charmaine, and I'm your marriage coach. What do? I help you transform your marriage from where it is now to where you want it to be. If you know anything about marriage, and I know a little bit, I've been married 17 years and dated my husband for 3. So we've been together for 20 years. This is the point in the relationship where if you have not been working on the foundation, things can fall apart. If you have been burying things, if you are not forgiving some things that you have just decided to tolerate, this is when all of those years of burying starts to create little fissures in your relationship. And they seem like things that will never get better. But I'm here to tell you, they can get better. Yes. When we learn to communicate with each other, when we learn to respect what each other has to say, when we learn to not just hear, but listen, and not just complain, but speak from the heart, things get better. When we practice better ways of being with each other, when we define what love is to each other and for ourselves, we get on the road and journey toward wholeness and transformation. One of the things I want you to know is when you think about the divorce rate, which is touted everywhere, that the divorce rate is 44%, and I'm rounding up. The issue is not with new marriages. It's not with people who are married 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 years. These rates are derived from numbers from people who have been married 20 and 30 and 40 years. And you might ask yourself, why is the divorce rate so high when we've been together so long? Well, a short answer is we haven't done the work. We haven't done the foundational work that helps us stay together. And by the time we get to 20 years and even 15 years, sometimes even 10, we have gotten into our own corners. We have decided we're this way, we're not going to change. Or the other person is this way, they're not going to change. And so we kind of give up. We stay together, we live in the same house, but we're not experiencing or even giving love. And so what I do in a very short period of time, if you're willing to put the work in, is help break down those barriers that prevent you from hearing and listening to your spouse. Now, this works really, really good for premarital couples and for newly married couples. Because what happens in those instances is that we begin to build the foundation blocks that help your marriage be what you want it to be. It'll never be what someone else's is, but it can be what you desire it to be. When we look at how we can support one another realistically and how we can love one another realistically, our marriages can transform. Now, if this is something you're interested in, I want you to reach out. I want you to call me. I would love to have a conversation with you about how your marriage, even after so much hurt and so much pain, can be transformed.